Here we're going to go over the power of a power rule to help us simplify exponents. So our rule here states that if we have anything to the power that is raised to another power, so x to the power of a to the power of b, we can take these two exponents and multiply them together. So to start us off, x to the power of 3 to the power of 6 does 3 times 6, which is x to the power of 18. X to the power of 2 to the power of negative 3 just becomes x to the power of negative 6. Now, we can't have a negative exponent, so we're going to throw that one into the denominator here, which gives us 1 over x to the power of 6. Now I have two different things inside this parentheses here, so this really is going to get distributed to the exponents here, which gives us x to the power of 8, y to the power of 8. And that is our final answer. This one here gets distributed to each piece. It also gets distributed to the 3. So that becomes 3 squared, x to the power of 8, y to the power of 16. Now, when I'm dealing with this one here, the 3 to the power of 2, I can actually figure out what that's equal to. And I get 9, x to the power of 8, y to the power of 16 for my final answer. Next up, I have kind of a division problem in here. So this 3 actually gets distributed to the top and the bottom, still multiplying. So x to the power of 12 because of 4 times 3, and y to the power of 18. The next one here, we have a negative exponent. We're going to multiply into here. So negative 2 times negative 2 is 4. Negative 2 times negative 5 is 10. So we're all finished with that one as well. Next up, we have a positive exponent getting multiplied by a negative. So now we're going to get two negative exponents, which is a little bit weird here. Now, what we need to know about that is if we're dealing with a negative exponent, we flip it to the opposite side of the fraction. So really, this x to the power of negative 16 is going to be going to the denominator, and this y to the power of negative 24 is going to be going to the numerator. So my final answer for this one is y to the power of 24 over x to the power of 16. They basically switch places. My last two here, I'm going to distribute this 3 into all three of these spots. So I get 2 to the power of 3, x to the power of negative 6, y to the power of 9. So I'm going to do two things in once here. First of all, 2 to the power of 3 is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. And then my negative exponent, I'm throwing to the denominator, which gives me x to the power of 6, y to the power of 9 for my final answer. Lastly, this 2 only distributes to the 2 that it's connected to. So 2 to the power of 2, x to the power of 2 over x to the power of 4. So here I'm going to do two steps in one. 2 to the power of 2 is 4. And then x to the power of 2 over x to the power of 4 simplifies to either x to the power of negative 2 or x to the power of 2 in the denominator here, which gives me my final answer. And there is all of our practice problems dealing with powers of a power to help us simplify exponents.